The Dobson Family Farm was established in 1857 by William Dobson. By practicing sustainable farming and acting as good stewards of the land, it was believed that the health of the family was directly related to the health of the environment. Throughout the past 30 years, Bob Dobson has planted over 30,000 trees on his property, or about 1,000 a year. The value of the local agricultural industry in his area is the 100% grass-fed beef that he provides to his local community, as well as providing guided tours to the public to inform them about sustainable practices. Problems associated with the local agriculture industry are runoff that causes eutrophication of water bodies and erosion of stream banks. As the Dobson's farm grew larger, the water supply grew smaller. The cows had full access to the creeks on the farm, which negatively impacted the quality and quantity of water, which led to sickness and disease of cows on the farm. Now, streams have regenerated by stabilizing the stream banks, and cattle are fenced off from directly accessing the water. Their source of drinking water is now on a reservoir fed from the spring on the property. Brief description of our chosen BMP. Trees act as a buffer from Bob's fields and the waterways flowing through his property. This practice improves the quality of water available to his cows and reduces his impact on the watershed. Trees also act as a windbreak between the fields. We expect our BMP to be effective, if it already hasn't been, because trees and shrubs reduce erosion of stream banks by providing stability to the soil. By planting trees along the stream banks of Bob's property, he has been able to manage the nutrients and sedimentation of the tributaries in the muskrat watershed flowing through his farm. The expected impacts of the BMP on nutrients or sedimentation locally, or in a more broad sense. With Bob's best management practices and planting trees along his stream banks, he reduces his impact of nutrient loading and sedimentation, which contributes to the entire muskrat watershed. Throughout his best management practice, he improved the health of his cows and ultimately the quality of his beef. A major financial quality of our BMP and the likely costs will be the impact of purchasing trees and transporting them to the farm, as well as the time required for planting and maintaining the trees along the stream banks. Another issue Bob may face is disease and pests. Dutch elm disease has been known to affect the trees on his property. The engagement challenges with implementing the BMP, or any resistance, simply the financial costs and commitment of maintenance may be high. Therefore, it is necessary to be highly dedicated to implementing the BMPs in the long run. These practices will pay off by positively impacting the ecosystems on the farm and the quality of beef products. We suggest that you use a local nursery to minimize the transportation costs and benefit his local economy.